Are they about to fuck right now? Oh, so many things I could have done. Darius, I think you're about to get your shit rocked. Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this, good morrow. That's from Larry Reads, but welcome daddies to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Abby and you clicked on this video for a reason because I intrigued you. So I have been reading, I finished Cursed Fates, and let me tell you, I was not expecting that ending at all. I don't know what really I was expecting, but I was not expecting that, if that makes sense. So we started Fated Throne, and I'm so sorry. Do not be mad at me for this, okay? I am like 40% through already. Okay, don't mind that Target sticker because I'm 40% through of this book, okay? And I love it so far. Obviously, there's some parts I'm just not a fan of. Like, sometimes I get it, like you need the full process, but sometimes I'm just like, did we really need that? But yes, we did. On the Kindle, I'm probably, let's see what page I'm on. The Kindle version, I'm on page 272 out of 738, okay? And then, let's see. Holy fuck, what page am I on? On this book, I'm on page 240 or 349 out of, once again, hang on, 905. Yeah, 905. So, yeah, about 40% through, and I am enjoying it. Some things I'm just concerned about, like Tori, if you have read Cursed Fates, you know that she is literally like Lionel's guardian, along with Clara. But apparently that's how it was supposed to go to get the Imperial Star, according to Gabriel. So we're on the right track here. But, like, she now, okay, they awakened her Phoenix. Darius, Tori, all the heirs, and Gabriel, like, they awakened her Phoenix to try to, you know, burn the, not burn the shadows, but, like, let her order burn through the torture, or I don't know, something like that. I may be wrong, just give me a break here. So that worked. Now she knows who she is. She's still afraid of Darius, but she's working on it. Like, Max was telling her, like, it's okay, like, I get it, take your time, but he's not there to hurt you. He's there to protect you. He's been trying to protect you all along. You love him, he loves you, yada, yada, yada. Okay? She's still nervous, and then she has to put on this facade, right? Is that the right word for this? Like, mask to pretend that she's still under Lionel's control. She's still his guardian, but they're going to find some way to break that. I'm not sure how that's going to work. You know, I don't have theories. I'm sure they'll use like the Imperial Star, and maybe the Imperial Star will make them not star-crossed anymore, Darius and her, Tori, so who knows about that. Chapter 18, there's 61 chapters in this book, so it's not like I'm very far into it. There's not a lot of big things that have been happening. I just don't know. I'm so scared. This is all spoilers. I'm not giving any fucks anymore. I will put that in the title that they're spoilers, but yes. Thank you for my little rant, and I will try to record more of me reacting because I've not been doing a good job. And also, Xavier is at ZODIAC Academy, and he has 3 elements. 3. And he's out of Lionel's possession until he summons him. But you know what? It's better than nothing. But he still worries about his mother, which I understand because she cares about them so much. But yeah, that is the kind of like the updated versions of everything for the most part. I'm sorry if I'm not very good at explaining everything, but this is what we are at. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm ready for the series to be done. I know. But I need something different, and I could read another book while reading this, but I just feel like that's too much for my little brain to handle. Because I really want to read. So Onyx Storm, part 2 of the dramatized version came out today. Today is July 2nd, okay? The second part came out, so I'm debating reading that, but I heard you're going to get a reading slump if you read that. I want to read Releasing 10, okay? I want to read the second book of On Wings and Blood. I want to read Rewind It Back, which is right here. Okay? I want to read a lot of books. I'm so far behind. But I'm going to do a vlog of me reading my anticipated releases, the late version. Okay? We're just going to go from there. But thank you and see you in a little bit. Hello again. Today is Thursday, July 3rd. So happy 4th of July. Closely, because I don't know if I'm going to record tomorrow. But happy 4th of July. I am getting ready to go back to my hometown. I don't know, I think I'm staying till at least Saturday for my sister's wedding stuff, whatever. And yeah, hang out with some friends and family and then go from there. But nothing too exciting. I did not read any more last night. I know I should have, but I did not. I'm debating on buying the Audible book, but also the Audible book is probably like $3 on Audible because it's always on sale. But I don't want to at the same time, but I want to be able to read it. So I don't know, maybe I'll start a new book. Onyx Storm, part 1 and 2 came out. 2 came out yesterday, 1 came out a while ago, but it came out. So maybe I'll start reading that, but I don't want to be in a reading slump from that. So I'm debating on what to do. But yeah, nothing too much has changed. Yeah, getting ready to go home and then have a fun time. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, we are at my sister's house and I'm waiting for her to get home from work. If you hear the little clicky clacking, those are her dogs. You may recognize I've been in this house before in one of my vlogs, so if that's why you recognize it, then that's why. But yes, we're just waiting for her to get home. I'm gonna do my laundry at her house because my apartment building laundry is like $3 a load and it's fucking ridiculous. So, doing some laundry here, you know, getting like a drink in or two. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens when she gets home, but I'm just gonna hang out. But maybe I'll read. I'll probably have to edit my video because I haven't posted in a while, so I'm so sorry. But, yeah, I think that will be it for today. Not for today, but like, for now. So I have to charge my laptop because I don't have a charger for mine, but it is what it is. Any guesses who has been in a reading slump lately? I'll give you a hint. It's me, okay? It's been a crazy, I don't even know the last time I recorded, if I'm being honest. No idea. So I'm still on Fated Throne. It's probably been over a month. Honestly, I don't even know. Pretty damn close to a month. But I've been in a huge slump. I have not been reading Fated Throne. I am like 40-something% through. Okay, I've been driving a lot. That's a reason why. I've been driving a lot back to my hometown and where my sister lives because it's her wedding's coming up and we've been planning doing this and that and that. So I bought Haunting Adeline on audiobook. I've already read it once, but this time I want to listen to the audio and like feel the pain. You know, I think that my first dark romance book, if I believe. And I think I rated it 5 stars the first time, but I think I'm going to drop it down to 4 stars. I mean, it's still pretty good. But I have like 20 minutes left of that because I've been driving so much. It's like a 17, 18-hour book. Yeah, I'm basically done with it. I bought Fated Throne, like the audiobook, because it was like $2. Listened to 10 seconds of it, and I fucking hate it. I don't know I think it's because the man is doing the girl voices, and no, absolutely not. Do you want me to throw up? Because I will. That is kind of been what I've been doing. I've been slacking on editing. I'm still editing my Cursed Fates video, which I'm almost done with it now, but I'm so sorry in the future. If you're seeing this, you're like, what fucking taking so long? I've been lazy. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm going to try to finish editing tonight and then read a little bit more. But I am so sorry once again. I'm really at the part where obviously Tori's not dark coerced anymore. I believe that's what it's called by Lionel because she got her order back. But she's still obviously guardian bonded to him. So she's still like, don't kill him. But they're working on a plan. And yeah, So that's all I have to say. Also, I want to give you a little book haul because it's Target's buy two, get one free. Got the first two of Throne of Glass because I do not have the actual copies of these. I have like the collector's version Barnes & Noble and then the BAM version, like the pink outline. And then I also bought Beautiful Venom by Rena Kent because it's a dark hockey romance. Yep, I think so, right? I believe so. Yeah, it's a dark college hockey team. And if you know me, I'm obsessed with hockey romances and dark. Are you fucking kidding me? Sign me up. But yeah, those are the 3 books I got. It's a start. I have to reorganize my bookshelf, but that is where they belong right now. Anyways, and also this is where all my Sarah J. Maas books are right now. And I have to organize them because this is more fantasy as well. And then I have ZODIAC and all this stuff. And then I have never read Shatter Me, the Shatter Me series. So it's kind of just been sitting there on my shelf because I don't want to read it. Maybe I will in the future, but I heard after like the second one, third one, it gets bad. So yeah, that is what I have been doing. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm lazy as fuck. Yep. Okay. But am I still on Fated Throne? Yes. Did I read any more? A little bit. I'm at the part where Darius takes her to New York City, so she's not like, they're not blocked by the guardian bond with Lionel, and the stars can't see that they're together. So I'm excited. Right now she's like bashing him. She's like, can't handle like New York City. Like you wouldn't even last 30 minutes. Like without your magic or without your powers or your money. And he's like, sweetheart, I would fuck anyone up. Darius, I think you're about to get your shit rocked. Rocked. Don't mind what I look like right now, daddies, but we are currently in the 7th Brew parking lot. And we're getting a coffee because it's been a long fucking week already. But I am currently reading still Fated Throne. I know, it's been a hot minute, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm on the 2nd book of Hunting Adeline. So hopefully that gets me like ahead of my reading goal just a little bit. I doubt it, but you never know. But we're currently at the part in Fated Throne where they're at the the gravesite stone thing where Orion's dad was buried, and right now they're about to meet with these dogs that are psychotic and then will eat your soul. So who knows? Do not mind all this, okay? I am burnt. I am tired. It's raining. I'm wet from all the fucking rain from walking to my car from work. But we have been reading ZODIAC Academy Fated Throne. Yes, I am been reading this for about a month now. Shame on me. I know it's terrible, but it is what it is. I've been in the biggest slump of my life. And it's not because the book is bad. Absolutely not. The book is not bad. I think it just keeps getting, I feel like I said this before, but like there's so much filler in this book where I just feel like it's unnecessary. But also I know that's how you get connected to the characters if you have all this like filler stuff. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad by all means. I have just been grinding Minecraft. I've been playing Call of Duty. I've been busy with my sister's wedding shit coming up. It's just been a lot. But we're here. I have been reading a little bit yesterday and today. I'm on page 444 out of 738 on my Kindle. Okay, chapter 31, 60% through. So it's not bad. We're at the part where they're at the Everhill graveyard, I believe, where Orion's dad is buried, and that's where the Imperial Star is. So I can't guarantee that's where it is, but that's supposedly where it is. But right now we're dealing with the Reaper hounds. I think those are what they're called. And then Orion is like a feral animal right now. He's going after Darcy. I don't know. That's kind of where the part I'm at. I have a feeling this is just part of the whole plan to know that they're worthy of the Imperial Star. I don't know if that's true. So we're at that part, and then I highlighted something, let me see. Because I'd rather die than kill the man I loved. If you know who that is, sad. And also like Catalina, that we faked her death so that she can get away from Lionel, which I love because fuck you, Lionel. And I also feel like Clara, Orion's sister, is not coming back as like a normal person. You know, she had that moment in like little cabin that Orion's in on the kingdom's property. And she's like, help me, Lance, like kill me, like I can't keep doing this anymore. But like I don't know if that's her. I don't know if that's just like the shadows talking or what. I mean, I don't know. I'm interested in this book. I have, after this book, it's 2 more. Because this is 6. I don't know, 3 more technically. But the next one's over 1,000 pages. Like, over 1,000 pages. But that's where we're at right now. I don't know if I highlighted anything other than that at the moment. Please do not mind. Why is it so bright? I don't know how to put this down. No. Well, this is the darkest. It's the whatever. Anyways, so I just got done working at my second job and I am exhausted. It is humid as fuck and I'm just so tired. Okay, it's Friday, April. Whoa. Friday, July 25th. Okay, I worked a full day at my day job. I worked basically 6 hours at my second job. I only do once in a while, but I'm just exhausted. And I did read today and I read yesterday. So you guys should be very, 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 very proud of me. Okay, so we're still on Cursed Fates. Not Cursed Fates. Oh my gosh. Fated Throne. And let's see what page I'm on. I'm like 60 something percent, 65% through. I'm on page 480 out of 738. We're getting there. So there's lots of things that have happened. They went to the Everhill Cemetery, like the last clip I said, and Orion was like under the influence. He had like the voice in the tomb said either unleash like the monster in you or like prove to me something like that, whatever. I don't know exactly what was said, but basically like, can you show me that you're not gonna give in to your order form or something like that. Basically, and all of a sudden he was like bloodlusted, vampire mode, like hunting Darcy, like going after her. And she was about to bite her. But he persevered and got through it. And he's like, blue, blue. And yada, yada, yada. Basically now, Lance Orion is the keeper of the Zodiac Guild. Or the master of the Zodiac Guild. Whatever you want to call it. And they have the Imperial Star. Yay! Just what we wanted, just what they were looking for. They got the fuck out of there. Okay. From what I'm seeing here, they can fit that motherfucker in a necklace. Okay? I thought it was like a big ass gem or something like that. Okay? Why the fuck is it tiny and it could fit in a necklace for Darcy to wear? Tell me that. Tell me that much. I thought it was way bigger than that. I thought it was the size of this goddamn squishy. Appa, I really appreciate if you did it. Alright, you're gonna come say hi. Yep, he's coming to say hi. But I thought it was like this big, okay? It's like the size of my palm. Nope, it's literally a necklace size apparently. So, beats me. And now I'm at a part, it's like Xavier's point of view. Is Xavier, Tyler, and Sophia gonna have a threesome? Can you not? Thank you very much. Are they gonna have a threesome? Because right now they're about to do like their order enhancement class or something. I don't really know. But he said, my gaze fell on shirtless Tyler, whispering in Sophia's ear, kissing her neck. She was in rainbow colored underwear that made my dick twitch happily. So I know he wants to beat Tyler and like for alpha and win Sophia over. I get that. But you know, there's a lot of like, you know, wolf packs, they have their orgies. I'm sure Pegasus do too. I believe. I don't remember. beats the fuck out of me. But, what the fuck? And I feel so bad for Xavier because, like, he loves Sophia, I believe, so much. And she's with this bitch ass Tyler. Actually, we like Tyler, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But still, I don't know. That's the part I'm at, though. Nothing's, I mean, yes, something crazy has happened, but nothing too crazy. Orion's out of prison. Darcy is not under the dark corrosion. Fuck, words are hard. Whatever, she's not under that anymore, but she's still guardian bounded to Lionel. But still, they're trying to figure out how to break the guardian bond, and Orion can move freely now without alerting the guards, because Tori did something for him. They found the Imperial Star. Great. Big plot twist of the story. Not plot twist, but big moment in the story. And what else has happened? But that's how far I am. I will try to do more reading tomorrow, but I'm hanging out with my friends Michael and Caitlin and their kids. So maybe I'll read, but who knows. And my cat has been, so I have this mic thingy wind thing attached to my camera, and I think my cat's been licking it or chewing on it. He thinks it's a mouse, probably. So yeah, that is my life. And I also heard, side note, nothing to do with Zodiac Academy at all. They're changing the covers of fucking Boys of Tommen. When I just got the full version, I mean, they're just black spines, so it's not like the ombre spines. But still, I just got all these books. And apparently they're going to be, like, thicker pages. Which I do agree. These are very tiny. These are like Bible pages. Tiny. But, like, still, I thought that they would, you know, keep the ombre spines at least going. I feel bad for the people who have the ombre spines. I almost got the ombre spines, but I was like, no. Black is just fine to me. So, luckily I did not do that, but I still might get the watercolored fronts, because those are very pretty. Not gonna lie. And what else has happened in my life? I'm very sunburnt. Last weekend was my sister's bachelorette party for her wedding in October, and we were on a boat. Silly me was just like, I don't need sunscreen. I put it on my face though, so that's good. But I was like, I don't need sunscreen, I'm fine. And yeah, I'm fried. So it's like my whole upper back and my shoulders for sure. And a little bit like up my upper chest. So, I mean, it just itches like a motherfucker right now. Signed up for another volleyball league. So I'll be playing Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Wow, it gives me so much time to read, guys. Let's see what else has happened. Absolutely fucking nothing. That's my life. Okay, I'll update you guys again in another clip. I don't know, but it's time for bed. I am on page 504, chapter 35, 69% through. So it's not like I'm terrible, like, so far, but like I said, I've been on this book for over a month and I barely put a dent in it, if it feels like. It's fine. Like, one of my co-workers, Katie, shout out Katie if you're reading or watching this, I doubt you are. She has been reading this series. I was ahead of her by a lot. And all of a sudden I seen her the other day and she's like, yeah, I'm on the 8th book. I'm like, what? You already finished 7? She's like, yeah, I couldn't put it down. I'm like, oh my god. So that's what I need to do. I'm just gonna fucking binge the fuck out of this. Hopefully after volleyball tonight. So hopefully around 8. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And yeah, binge the fuck out of it. I don't know. But nothing that's crazy happened. Hi daddies. We're gonna read for a little bit before I go to bed, and we're gonna see what happens. So what time is it? 9:22. We'll try to give it till 10, but we'll see what happens. I have just a galaxy on the screen and I'm just gonna sit here and read. So, I'll I'll record if anything fun happens, but right now we're just on like a Max chapter and I don't feel like Max is very interesting. That might bite me in the ass later on, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. What Vard and Lionel did to Tori while she was under, like, in that prison, it's fucked up, if you ask me, because it's like, why would you put her through that? And of all things, I know you want to, like, wipe her mind and, like, change her, like, reality or whatever, but, like, that's just, I know this is Lionel A. Crooks we're talking about, but it's so fucked up. And also, I like Max, that he's helping Tori get through this and yada yada yada. I love him and Geraldine together. But just like his character in general annoys the fuck out of me. I don't know if it's just me at the moment, but I don't know. But I like that he's helping Tori with her nightmares and got her out of, like, the shadows or whatever. Like, or helped her, I should say. He's just on my pillow. I'm just trying to read. Yeah. Okay. That's not right. Stinky. No. Yeah. Yep. Oh my god, you're making me go full. Oh. No, stop. Besties. Why? Why can't the stars just, you know, let the curse go and let them be together? Because I can't fucking stand this shit. I didn't mean to zoom in. I can't fucking stand them always wanting to be, like, together. Or, like, I love it. I honestly love it. But I hate it that they can't be together because the fucking stars. You know, stars are pretty and all, but fuck them. And she has the exact tattoo he has, but instead it says, there is only him. Mom? Mommy? Mamacita? I'm a mommy. Mama? Mamacita? If you know, you know. Mommy and Daddy, Darius and Tori. Like, they are kissing hella hard right now. Can the stars, like, say it was a mistake? And also, why the fuck did the stars have to do that at that point in time? Oh, so many things they could have done. This is a long one. They are definitely gonna fuck right now. I don't know how that's gonna work, but they're gonna fuck. Hey. Daddies! Okay, so I've been reading a little bit more, but nothing too crazy. I'm still on FATED Throne. It's not bad. Like I said, it's not bad. But I'm at the part where they're at Lionel's Christmas party and something big's about to happen. Like, Gabriel might sit in the Sears chair. Darcy and Orion are at his mother's house, like, looking for Diego's hat. What else is going on? Apparently there was a threesome. And then Seth told Darcy that he wants them to get back together. And I really want Seth and Caleb to get together and, like, announce their feelings together. Because what do you mean? Like, sweetheart, you have to tell him. Right? I'm just saying. But tonight I'll try to read, but I'm gonna try to be playing some Minecraft too. And then eat some corn dogs and go from there. Also, work today was just nuts. No, today it was such a bad day. So I want to be drinking. I want to be drinking some twisted teas. And we're going to call it a good day. And we're going to have such a fun... My corn dogs are done, but we're going to have such a fun... That's my air conditioner. Such a fun day. We're just going to be vibing and going from there. Where'd my kid... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so this is me at 8:30 at night. I got home from volleyball today. I did not want to play volleyball, but I got some reading done. It's fine. It was an outdoor grass, quads grass. It was fine. I just didn't know anyone, and then that's not fun when you don't know anyone. But I did it. I got my exercise. I'm tired. I'm still recovering from my sunburn from my sister's bachelorette. Yeah. Here we are. But I am determined to finish Fated Throne tonight at least, okay? Since I got some reading done, I have literally about 100 pages left in Fated Throne. And from this point on, when I was reading at volleyball, I couldn't record, obviously. So I marked some things that I wanted to talk to you about. First one is, when Darcy and Orion were at, like, his house, his mom's house, trying to find Diego's hat from the last book, because he left it for them, because before he died, he said, take my hat, find my hat. And there's something in, like, obviously, like, the Shadow's hat, whatever, that's important. So they were trying to find that hat, and they're like, oh my god, no one's here. We can't sense anything. We don't see anything. Boom fucking of course, they set a trap. Clara did. And she came to catch him, and oh my fucking god. I was about to sob in front of 70 people. Around me there was like probably 15, but 70 people during that whole tournament. Because I was just like, I was just like reading like this, and like I had sunglasses on, so obviously they couldn't see me. But I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Not good. Not okay. So, why the fuck? Okay, I get it. Orion has the shadows, obviously. Darcy got rid of hers in the last book. But Clara was taking... Oh, my battery's gonna die. I just thought I changed this. Oh my god, hang on. I'm back. So sorry. Hopefully this one stays charged for a while. Where was I? Like, Darcy got rid of the shadows. Orion, he was being controlled by the shadows from Clara because she did that. She could do that. I don't fucking know. Because she's their queen, apparently. I don't know. I think it's fucking stupid. But when they were holding each other, and then Clara's just like, you do anything, he dies. Like, you try to scream, you die. Yada, yada, yada. And then Claire's like, I want to taste your blood. And then she starts going up her full arm to her neck, right next to the Imperial Star, which I think is a stupid idea to wear as a necklace. What the fuck? You could do anything with that, and you choose to fucking wear it in a necklace? I just feel like that is like the most obvious thing ever. Is it just me? I don't know what else you would do with it. Put it in a bra. I don't know, like right in the middle. I don't know. Who's gonna suspect a bra? I wouldn't. I don't fucking know. But a necklace baffles me. It's fine. And she started like biting her neck and tasting her, like draining her blood. And she was right next to the Imperial Star. And then also her phoenix, she had to control her phoenix to put it away, because if she brought it out, Claire would have killed Orion. And obviously Darcy still loves Orion. Duh. That's never gonna end. I swear to God. Yada, yada, yada. And then Drusilla and like Miguel and Stella came, and they're like, what's going on? And then, oh my god, what a mess. I honestly thought that, what is it, Drusilla? Diego's mom? Aunt? Something like that? I fucking thought, because they're nymphs, they can change it to nymphs. I thought she was gonna drain her power immediately. She started to. And then, oh my god, Orion just coming through with a fucking knife and slicing her hand off? Whoa. Was not expecting that. Can you stop blinking at me? God damn. Was not expecting that. So I was like, yeah, get it going, yeah. And then there's only so much that Orion can control from the shadows, and Claire freaked the fuck out, and she's like, kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her. And then like Orion stabbing her in the side multiple times to the fucking hilt of the blade. This is where I started almost crying. Did I highlight something? I feel like I must have. Give me 1 second. It was just so sad. Okay, maybe I didn't highlight something, but I will also go through my highlights before I start reading again with you guys because there's a lot I highlighted. Most of this is throughout the whole book. Brr, terrible. I was so sad. But then, of course, I don't know what happened. I don't know if her phoenix burned the shadows out of Orion or they just belonged, like, because obviously their parents knew that those two were going to be together somehow with, like, his dad's journal and then just the mom, you know, Marissa? I don't know if that's her name. But still. And then, like, they blasted a fireball? What do you mean? What do you mean? How does that even fucking happen? And then basically everyone was basically dead. Clara was not dead. Drusilla was dead. And Miguel was half burnt. I have no idea if they brought up... I have no idea if Stella is alive or not, but... fuck her. On to the next thing. Seth and Caleb flirting. That whole time, I know those two, like, love each other. Or like each other, at least. But, like, I mean, Seth is pretty vocal about, like, doing things with everyone, being very sexual. That's just who he is. But Caleb is just, like, yanking his head, like, whispering, not whispering, but, like, you know, fangs on his neck. I just want those two to fucking get together. Or at least one of them tell each other their feelings so they can... like, I don't know. I'm just so upset about it because I love those two. I feel like would be perfect together. You know, Seth was my least favorite heir, and I'm starting to warm up to him a little bit. Caleb, he's great too. Not much has happened with him, but, like, Seth is, like, sleeping with Darcy every night, trying to, like, help her sleep, and, like, you know, because she misses Orion, and, like, he feels people's pains, like, he's just there for them. Max helped Tori through that whole debacle when she got released from the shadows. Darius is just Darius. I have no other words to say about that. And Caleb, I mean, like, he's just there now, I feel like. It's not a bad thing, but... I don't know. I just feel like he hasn't done anything important. Don't hate me on that. Vard and Gravebone experimenting, like, on other fays, like Tiberian rats, minotaurs... fuck, I forgot the other one. Sphinxes, I think it was. Experimenting, cutting them open, taking their order out and putting new orders in? What do you mean? They're doing it on lesser fae. But what the fuck? You are literally... When Caleb, Seth, and Xavier found that dungeon thingy downstairs, because Caleb heard someone screaming, and it's a Tiberian rat, and Elise knows them, or knows that guy that was on the table. What the fuck? What the fuck? I just was not expecting that. I know they were, like, trying to do, like, order psychotherapy shit, but, like, what the fuck? Though, that is my thoughts right there, okay? That's so far what I wrote down. I was reading at my volleyball tournament. I'm currently on page 624 out of 738, Darcy's chapter. This is when they just got out of the Orion household, like, area. They stardusted back. So we will see how that happens. Also, Gabriel's sitting in a royal seer's chair, and also Darius and Tori also fighting about the goddamn throne again. Darius, I get it. They have no, like, political knowledge. They have not been there their whole lives, but there's a reason. Because your fucking father did that. They deserve the throne. They're also proving themselves time and time and time and time again that they are strong enough and they know what they will know what they're doing. And they are willing to learn. And they're fast learners. They're, like, it's just I don't understand. At the end of the book, I hope they, like, share the throne or something, because this is going to be the death of them. I swear to God. And I love how Gary was like, you little shitheads, fucking pay attention. We don't got time here. Oh, I don't know. It's just so much going on. I'm just so scared. I'm gonna read you some of my highlights too before I forget. Yeah, some of the quotes when Xavier, Sophia, and Tyler were getting it on. I thought this part was funny. Oh shit, I could mess up everything. What if I accidentally put it in her butt? Xavier, I think you'll know if you put it in her butt, okay? But that was funny. I read this part at work and I cackled. Also, brave of me to read it at work. I know. Stinky's on a rampage. Yep, just like that. Another one from Tyler. Not Tyler, Xavier. And what if I wanted to be... Oh, well, this chapter, I should say. This is Sophia. And what if I wanted to be naked with you? She whispered. I was a goner. My dick was making itself known, and she leaned back with a little gasp of excitement, her eyes boring into mine. Sophia, you... Can you not? You are a little freak in the sheets, girl. Maybe it's the Pegasuses. I don't fucking know, but goddamn. And then Xavier, you are the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. I growled, and she reached out to fist her hand in my shirt. And you give me something to look forward to when I thought I had nothing in my future. I dreamed about meeting you every night, Sophia, and it didn't come close to reality. You are my sunshine in the dark. Xavier, you are such like a... Dude, you are so good. So cute. Oh, on to the next one. Let's see. This is Darius, I believe. This is when I believe Tori and him were defying the stars and fucking in the mud. Let's just say that. Dragons were hard to find the most priceless treasure that they could and make it theirs. And she was the most prized possession I could ever hope to own. She was beauty and strength and bravery and hope. And if I spent every day for the rest of forever making her mine, then I'll gladly do it. Yeah, because you fucked it up in the first place. If you know, you're the one who made her hate you and not trust you through her, basically her whole first year. Half of her first year. Still, this one's Orion. You could lift a mountain, Blue. Goner. Because he was teaching her how, like, the levitation spell. Because Mr. fucking Honey, or Mrs. fucking Honey High Spell is a little bitch and doesn't want to teach them anything. Anyways, he taught her and then he's like, you can lift a mountain. You are so strong. This is Tori when they're at the Christmas party and she was thinking about Darius and then when they were in the mud. But she was in her head because she has to pretend to be still in the shadows. Maybe somewhere less money, though it had to be somewhere open, like a desert. Sun, sand, sex. But then there would be sand everywhere, and that was never fun. No one wanted a sandy vag. Damn it, stars, why do you have to be such a fucking V-blockers? What? I've never heard of that term before. But that's funny. A sandy... I giggled at work. Oh. This part made me sad, too. This was Orion talking, or not talking, but like it was him and Darcy talking about what happened that night. He was like, I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you. And like what happened with Diego. And it's like his like thought process. But he was like, it had haunted me ever since I found out about it. I've known something was horribly wrong that night after I experienced the agonizing pain of Darius fighting Lionel. The need to go to him had driven me insane, and I tried to fight my way through 5 guards, ended up being locked in isolation for the night, going crazy with worry. I'd broken both hands trying to batter my way through the steel door, and had eventually had to be sedated so medic could heal me. All for Darius because he's his ward. But like, that is so sad. And then, but finding out Blue had been there too after Darius had come to explain what happened, had left me in pieces. That day had spiraled into one of the worst weeks of my life. I'd grappled with regrets while facing the bad luck from the stars, ending up in more fights than I could count. Some of the Gusters' unfazed assholes had shanked me in the showers and I nearly bled out. That was just terrible. That like he could not be there for her or Darius, and it really breaks my heart. I'm not gonna cry right now. I'm not trying to. But like, and this is Caleb's thought process when those two were, when he was chasing Seth down, like hunting him, and he caught him. And this is the tension building. Seth's eyes were the richest brown I've ever seen, like the deepest, warmest tones of chocolate with little flecks of gold buried amongst them and a soul so rich and carrying line with them. That's so sweet. Like, you paid that close attention to your friend's eyes Friend size? Caleb, you love him. Get together with him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? I just don't understand. So that was like my little recap. I'm sure there's gonna be more. But like, what the fuck? So I'm determined to finish this book before I have to go get my boyfriend from work. But I'm so behind. My friend, I could stop yelling. I'm so behind. My friend Abby, I started this series a month ahead of her, thinking I was gonna read all 26 books, okay? Then I decided, no, I'm just gonna read the 9 books because in that thought process, before this series, I have read, like, I was reading non-fucking stop, okay? Non-stop. So I was reading like at least almost 6 to 10 books a month, roughly, depending on what it was. So I was like, great, I could read 26 books easily, okay? I started the month ahead of Abby, which, shout out girl, love you, month ahead of Abby, okay? And I was like, great, I'm gonna, you know, be ahead of her by a couple books by the time comes. Not a big deal, not a big deal. We've read the same books before together. Tell me why she is killing this fucking game with reading. Okay, let me read. She is on Fated Throne now, okay? She's on Fated Throne. She's probably, well, she texted me earlier, she was 40% through. This was probably at like 11 o'clock, noon, okay? 40% through. She's killing the game. Keep in mind, I'm like 85% through, okay? I'm gonna read you the dates I have read these books because this is terrible. So, the first 3 books, it took me about a week. Same with Shadow Princess, that one took me like 5 days, so about a week, yeah. Cursed Fates, about 18-ish days, not bad. Okay, I started this book, let's see, I don't even know when I started this. Started this book June 22nd. June, not July, June 22nd. And I'm 86% through. I don't know what's been going on with me, but that's my debacle. And let me tell you, let's see what Abby has read these books, okay? Keep in mind, probably like a day or 2 in between because she doesn't update them all the time, but still, let's see. She read the first... She finished Shadow Princess on June 26th, okay? And she started the series May 17th, okay? So she basically finished the first 4 books in a month, roughly. Not bad. I was still ahead of her by a little bit. So when she was on Shadow Princess, I was still on Cursed Fates, okay? Obviously. She read Cursed Fates from 6/26 to 7/26, which is about a month, not bad. But she's basically been on this book since July 26th-ish, or maybe July 27th, whenever she started it. But she's almost done with it. She's killing the fucking reading game right now. How many books am I behind schedule? Because it probably fucking updated. Oh, so I'm still 8 books behind schedule. I don't know if that's gonna... Yeah, so I wanted to reach 65 this year. Don't know if that's gonna happen, but we'll see. So I'm hoping I just fly through this bitch and keep it up, but who the fuck knows. That's my little rant. Welcome to my TED Talk. Happy Saturday, April 2nd. August 2nd. I totally forgot Orion. He escaped from Lionel. So the FIB is going to be coming after him. Oh my god. He better not go to Darkmoor again. Fuck. I totally forgot about that he wasn't technically allowed to leave. Oh, motherfucker. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. He did free them from... He did get free from the shadows. I love Darcy and Orion so much. It's really bad how, like, I feel not connected, but, like, I love their characters. I love him. You freed me from the shadows. You saved us. I was the one. Oh. Are they about to fuck right now? Diego! I didn't really like him, but that's so sad. That, like, he's there. Who the fuck is Lavinia? Lavinia. I don't know. Diego's, like, hat shadow things. Phoenix, the queen, a phoenix during this time, and a man is Lavina actually in Clara's body. This is her only way to become queen with Lionel. That's why Clara is trying so hard with Daddy. That would make sense because she was trapped in the Shadow Realm for a long time. There it is. I've known you since I crowned you in my car. Just don't ever forget that you were my queen first. Oh, Ryan! They're kissing. They're kissing. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. I feel like. Okay. Darcy, I swear to God, you better be with him. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Lionel's there? Oh God. Fucking Clara. Now? Oh no, what is happening? I'm scared. Oh, Ryan's hand brushed my ankle, but I couldn't turn my head to look and see if he's okay. Oh my God. What the fuck is going on? I'm panicking. I'm panicking. You're joking. He is not gonna do that to her. Lionel? No. Lionel fucking knows. Lionel fucking knows. No. She's gonna be tortured again. Oh my God. That is so funny. You're a guy? And it's fucking Gabriel. Oh my God. That is so funny. Oh my God, but I thought it was fucking Mildred. Hey, husband. I fucking love Gabriel so much. He's probably like my favorite character, honestly. One of my sisters is going to die today, and the only possible chance we have to save them is by me bringing you to the caves of the forgotten. What? Orion and Darcy are fighting. Fight to the death. I said one of the Vegas is going to die today, unless Gabriel and Darius get to that chamber of forgotten or whatever it's called. Oh my God. The nymphs? Uh-oh. There's an hour left in the book. No fucking way. Clara? The real Clara? Oh my God. That's so sad. I just hope she could see her dad, that she was going to be reunited with him, and the two of them would wait for me beyond the veil until it was my time to join him. And I hope Dad knew how sorry I was that I couldn't save my sister. That's so sad, because he tried so hard to save her. No, Darius, no. Oh my God. 1 year? That's all you get? 1 year? Oh my God. They can't go back to Zodiac? I mean, it makes sense. But oh my God. I'm gonna debrief on this and then talk to you tomorrow about it. Like, what the fuck just happened? Good morning. I slept on my thoughts about Zodiac Academy. And let's just say, it was a lot. Like, you see my Taco Bell cup? Don't mind me. I gotta clean that area up. Just don't mind that. Like, everything just went chaotic at the end. There was just so many things that were happening. Like, Darius had to marry Mildred. He didn't. It was Gabriel the whole time. So that wasn't a thing, but your mind goes there, and all of a sudden they're like, we have to go now to the chamber thing because one of the Vega girls will die. And if we don't go, one of them will die. To save them both, we have to go. Whatever. We did that. And then basically, Darius was the only one who had to go there. Well, Gabriel went, but Darius had to make the decision. He basically traded his life for Tori to have no bonds. So the star-crossed is no longer a thing. She's not guardian bounded to Lionel anymore. Darius has no bonds. So that means Orion is not his guardian anymore, or his ward, whatever. So they don't have that guardian bond, which is sad because now he only has 1 year to live. He traded all that for 1 year to live because he would do anything for Tori. I was hoping that there'll be another way. So now I'm just like, great. How is this going to turn out for the rest of the three books I have to read? Because I'm on book 7 now. Yeah, technically this book, 8 and 9. So great. And then Darcy and Orion and the amphitheater arena where the Savage King held all of its trials and all that stuff. Yeah, so basically they had to fight like 15,000 nymphs, it felt like. And then, of course, guess who came up? Every single rebel. We love that. But and so many of them died. Caleb was trying to kill Lionel, but Tori was by Lionel protecting him because she is guardian bounded to him. And just sucked because like she doesn't want to do that, but she did. But now it's not an issue anymore. Tori cut off his fucking hand, Lionel, after she got released from the bonds. Lavina is no longer Clara because Clara died. So it's now just Lavina, the Shadow Princess, not Clara, the Shadow Princess. And Lavina is trying to become queen. We got her backstory from Diego's hat. And now they are all traitors and they defied the king, and so basically now they can't go back to ZODIAC Academy. I knew they would never finish ZODIAC because do the math. This book was year 2. So how the fuck are they gonna finish that in 9 books, you know? So I knew something would happen where they couldn't finish school. So that's lovely. I still really enjoyed it. It just took me so long to read it. I'm gonna keep going, obviously. I started Heartless Sky last night. Is that the one? Heartless Sky last night. And I'm on page like 20. Not very far, but it's very sad because right now they are at Hamish's safe haven house thing and their mother's there and they're like, where's Darius? And they're like, we don't know. We can't feel him. Like, Victoria's like, I know he's still alive. So, I don't know. It's just a huge roller coaster of emotions. Like, they are traitors now and they have nowhere to go. But yeah, that's fun. Rated the book 5 stars. Of course. I like this series very much. Keeps me entertained. I'm just very slumpy right now with books. So either I could read another book right now, like Heartless Sky, or I can start one of my anticipated reads, which is Onyx Storm, releasing 10, rewind it back. Yeah, there's lots to read. Okay. Bye guys, I will see you in the next one and hopefully it will be out soon. Hopefully I finish Heartless Scar. Heartless Sky. I say 3 weeks. Praying. All right. Bye.